welcome back to Vanessa Moon Tarot. I'm Vanessa Moon. Hi, Cancer. This will be your September reading. It's mid-September, I know. But it's right before the full moon, so it's more important that you hear this message now. So here it is. Welcome back again. As I was meditating on your energy, a few things came to mind. It's kind of a lot of weird visuals. I won't go over them specifically, but I did get this. So basically, your life has been pretty peaceful and serene, some of you. And again, this message won't be for everybody. I should mention that. But it probably, bits and pieces of it, honestly, should resonate with you. I find when I look at readings on YouTube, as I'm sure we all do, bits and pieces always resonate. Even if it's like, that's not my story, then it's probably some part of your experience that you just don't want to hear. So take it how it resonates. But yeah, so a few visuals came to mind in your meditative session. Just like a crash landing of sorts. So everything is okay. So everything is peaceful. Everything's serene. A lot of introspection, a lot of self-reflection I got from you all. A lot of trying to be more in touch with your surroundings, what's going on around you with your environment in terms of the atmosphere, even like nature or just your day-to-day lives. And trying to really connect to the world outside. A lot of you are coming out of your crabby shell. And that's good. Because sometimes, Cancers, we all do this. We can really retreat. And you guys have a great ability to kind of really close yourselves off. And so I see a lot of you have been coming out of your shell. And not necessarily just to be around other people, but just to be present in the moment, so to speak. So a lot of you are coming out of your shell and you're kind of finding some solace in this. You're like, okay, I'm kind of enjoying like just really taking in people, places, and things lately. And then boom, here comes something shocking happens. Like, I don't know what it is, but in my meditative session, it was literally like, say I'm the Cancer and I'm walking on the beach. Then like this freaking spaceship just came out of the sky and just landed on the beach, a small one though, like a pod, right? And like out comes this like alien astronaut man, but he's like super handsome and dreamy and excited and wants to know everything and is super inquisitive. And it's like, me as a Cancer, I can't help but, wow, what's going on here? How can I help you? Do you need something? As only a Cancer would, right? So nurturing. And so that's why I said I don't want to go over the visual. It's kind of crazy. But the point is, like, there's something shocking that happened that maybe it's like, if this didn't happen already, there's a pleasant surprise. But it only comes after this introspection period. After this starting to take in the appreciation for your surroundings and for where you are in your life and for coming and starting to grow and to go into, I say grow and go, but really like growth and expansion outside of your comfort zone, right? And once you become okay with that, boom, there's some type of big shocking surprise or pleasant surprise that happens. So let's see what that could be in the month of September, guys. I'm going to pull, actually let's pull an oracle card for you guys. And because it's a full moon, so I'm doing this video right before the full moon in Pisces. So you guys it's a good time because leading right up to the new moon in Libra, there should be some really exciting changes, especially for water signs. So this is a very emotional moon. Pisces navigates the deep waters of Neptune's, which is basically our hidden feelings, our the things that lie deep in our psyche, and kind of help clear it out because it's 12th house behavior. So clear out the emotions that no longer serve us, the relationships sometimes that no longer serve us. So I will pull a Black Moon Astrology card just so we can get kind of a grip on astrologically what's happening to us this month. Right, Cancers? Right. So let me just put this deck here. You guys are like so awesome. I don't say it all the time. I love your support. Thank you so much. All right, so there's your card. Ooh, look at that. 51 Mercury, 51. Mercury retrograde, reinvention. So Mercury retrograde was during your season. Okay, so bet. Okay, here we go. You guys, see, this is why you gotta pull an astrology card. So Mercury retrograde reinvention. It basically means, you know, Mercury goes retrograde and it forces us to analyze the things in our lives that no longer serve us, or it brings back things of the past, things we need to revisit so that we can either clear them out or, you know, level them up, right? And the last Mercury retrograde that took place was the entire month of July, which was your season as a Cancer. So, let's see. Mercury was retrograde. Oh, does my memory serve me? Does my memory? That was an interesting Mercury retrograde because that went retrograde in Cancer and then went retrograde and it went forward in like Leo or something like that. So the point is, you guys can look it up. I know a lot of things, but I do not have everything memorized. But basically, in regards to you all, there are things that happened during your birthday month, during July, that are key right now. So if there's something that started in July, or someone came back into your life, or there's a project that you know, maybe started but never got to finish, because that was a very challenging month for a lot of people. A very challenging month mentally. Mercury rules our thoughts, rules our way we communicate, okay? And so, you know, in regards to you, Cancer, if it's retrograding your sign, it's ruling how your identity. So there's some really key thing that happened regarding your sense of self, okay? And it'll play out now. You're going to see whatever it was will bear fruit now, or will come to fruition now. Something that started in July is key. So remember that. It's going to resonate differently with each of you. But Mercury retrograde reinvention, it's coming full circle. So let's pull your Wisdom of the Oracle card. You guys. So just remember, if there was something that started, again, I'm trying to think exactly how that would have affected you. Mercury in retrograde in Cancer. Yeah, that's your identity, your first house. So yeah, definitely big changes on how your soul speaks to you. That would make sense with the meditative session being you starting to come outside of your shell and just taking your surroundings. A lot of times when we go to our inner shell or to inward for any, you know, reason, and we close ourselves off, it's to find something out about ourselves. It's to kind of come to some type of realization about who we are. So whatever realizations you came to about who you are, or what you want in life, or what is your destiny? Because essentially our sun sign, our star sign, which would be you, Cancer, which was what was in retrograde for Mercury during July. Essentially, maybe it was Leo, whatever. That was the Mercury retrograde during your time. Essentially what happens with the star sign is you spend your whole life trying to become a Cancer. You're not born a Cancer. You're like born your rising sign, and then your moon sign is your soul, right? So you spend your whole life trying to become this person, this Cancer, whoever this Cancer is, okay? And so essentially when we go inward and we become like, you know, hermit mode or whatever, we're trying to find ourselves. We're trying to figure out how we can best become who we know we are when we're not exhibiting that trait. And so it's important this card is important, and I know I'm talking about it forever, but this card is important because there's some type of soul growth or some type of realization you had about what path you want to move within your destiny. So which way you want to go towards your destiny and your dreams. And it's coming to fruition now during this next few days. You're going to start seeing the turnaround. Okay? So, Wisdom of the Oracle card. Let's see what you got here. Almost had a flipper. What do you get for the star sign of Cancer, please? Give me one message, please, for the star sign of Cancer. There we go. Deep knowing. Your intuition was spiked. Yep. Deep knowing. 43. 43 breaks down to a number 7. So you have this 6 and a 7. Mercury reinvention, 51, break down to a 6. And then you have deep knowing, break down to a 7. So this is progression energy, okay? So this change will cause you to, your intuition to spike. So everything you're going through right now, you need to rest assured, whatever it is, your intuition is speaking to you loudly and clearly right now. And it's there's something you know deep down inside, and you're right, okay? The reason why number 7 is important here with the 43 is because 7 is a heavenly number. It basically means you're on your life path. You're on the exact path you need to be on. And isn't that what I just said with the Mercury reinvention? So whatever happened in your birthday month, it sets you on your destiny, the path towards your destiny. And there's some type of big surprise coming for you, some type of crash landing for your good work and hard work. Some type of thing is coming in your life that you manifested, and you know it. All right, so let's put some tarot. For Cancer, September 2019. What we got? What we got here, Cancer? What we got? I shuffled these already, but I do it on camera for you guys, because I personally want to see people shuffle the cards. I don't like when people, I mean, not to disrespect anybody or anything, but I don't want to see the cards already laid out in my mind. My freaking Scorpio detective mind is like, well, how I know that that wasn't the last card from the last person that None of that here. You're going to see me pull all the cards, okay? I'm going to set the intentions. Give me 2 seconds. And once I get a flipper, we start. Nope, that's not a flipper. And then I'm going to lay them all out, and then we're going to talk. That way I don't have to talk through it. Probably get more. All right, here we go. 9 of Wands. So you got 9 of Wands. So that advice right there is don't give up. 8 of Swords is what's crossing you. Being stuck in your head in a mental prison. They're saying don't give up. Look at that. The wheel's already turned in your favor. That's that big surprise, unexpected surprise that's coming. That probably came in already. The Chariot, that's you. Be standing in your power. That's where you've already moved on somehow with something. That's the 7 of Coin, investing. That's what's on your mind. Where to go from here. Another number 7. How to make things in alignment with what you want for your life. And then you got Knight of Swords. That's your challenge for the month of September. You got the Sun for how you see yourself. Awesome. You can stop the reading right there. Whenever you get the Sun, whatever your answer is yes. Knight of Cups for the external energy you don't see coming towards you. Ooh, Queen of Wands for your hopes and fears. And we have the outcome. 5 of Swords. Ooh, Cancer. Y'all ain't taking no ish. Ain't taking no ish. On the bottom of the deck, Queen of Swords. So this is how y'all feel right now. Y'all feel like cutting people off. You're basically like, listen, don't come at me with no BS. I know I've been through some ish. Let me stop saying ish. I've been through some things, and I know who I am. If you have something good to say, I'll listen. If you have something bad to say, I don't want to hear it. If you have something to tell me that doesn't help me in any way, I also don't want to hear it. That's that Queen of Swords. Okay, so I'm going to clarify these, and then we'll get started. Let me set my intentions. All right. My dear Cancers, I again, you guys have this one video that I did, like the first video, one of the first videos I ever did. You guys give me like 20,000 views in like a few hours. I couldn't believe it. I'm so indebted to you that I'm doing your video before everyone else is, like a rude person, and I don't even care. Oh, too many cards. Because I support those who support me first and foremost. All right, let's see. Let's get these cards out. Let's get a flipper. There we go. All right. So, Knight of Cups to clarify the Nine of Wands. We have the Two of Swords to clarify the Eight of Swords. We have the Seven of Cups, came out reversed, to clarify the Wheel. So, that's a good. We have the Eight of Cups, clarify the Chariot. We have the Death card. So you deal with a Scorpio. To clarify the Eight of Coin. I'm gonna tell you right now, because I know y'all want to know. I see Cancer, I see Scorpio, I see the wheel could be any fixed sign. So Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo came up again. You have the Queen of Wands showing up twice to clarify the Knight of Swords. You have the Ten of Swords here to clarify the Sun. Woo, somebody's exposed. You have the King of Wands. Oh, there's a couple on the board to show the Knight of Cups, to clarify the Knight of Cups. And you have the Moon. I'm going to go over all of these again. So that's a Pisces card to clarify the Queen of Wands. And you have the Two of Cups to clarify the Five of Swords. And at the bottom of the deck, you've got the Page of Pentacles in reverse. So somebody's like, I don't even want to learn about you. I don't even care. This is, okay, we'll get to that. So yeah, that goes hand in hand with this energy. So this is how you're feeling deep down inside right now. This is kind of like how you're dealing with whatever issue you're going through right now, or whatever the challenge is. You got the Queen of Swords and the Page of Pentacles. Specifically, somebody offered this queen an offer that was not stable enough for her, and she says she don't want it. Done. You have it could be, again, the Queen of Swords is just that energy of being empowered to there's no feeling involved. It's just what works or what doesn't work, and it doesn't work. Very business-like energy. Okay, so we have the issue at hand, or where you are now, is the Knight of Cups and the Nine of Wands. Okay, so right off the bat, I'm getting, you have had it up to here. There could specifically be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but that's just the energy of the card with the Knight. But this is the Knight that says, it comes in and tells you the sweet nothings and that they want to be with you and that they love you. This is a love offer that has come in, and it has either you made it or someone else. But right now, I think that's someone else. And basically, you're trying to give it a go. You want to give it a go, but you're kind of over it. This Nine of Wands specifically is a gentleman that has worked very hard, and he has just a little bit of fight left in him, but he's over it, okay? That's Moon and Saggy. So, okay, here we go. And Sagittariuses don't have a very long attention span. All right, so then what's crossing you, the reason why you just are over it is because you're trapped right now. You cannot make a decision about which way to go, and you're just going back and forth in your mind about the stability of this offer. I can see that already. Like, is this going to be long-term? You're looking for long-term. And you're hesitant to make a decision because you want to make sure that's the right decision. But this energy sucks. I'm going to tell you right now, this energy sucks on this card. You guys need to get it together. And I know that's not the nicest thing to say, but shoot me. Like, I've been here, and I specifically myself as a water sign right now, we are all up in this energy. See this full moon here? This is that Pisces moon. Even though this is not a Pisces moon in this card, I'm telling you right now, for this energy we're sitting in this during this week, this moon is causing us to draw up all these thoughts, and we're getting stuck in the clouds of this this Pisces full moon. But I will tell you, once that moon comes, it's going to expose everything. Okay, because you already have it sitting here in the spread. It's going to expose some things to you, and you're going to realize what action you want to take. Okay, so right now this might be a good place to be, just because it's helping you to clear the clouds, but it sucks. It just feels bad. It doesn't feel good. And that's okay. Sometimes in order to know where we want to be, we have to be challenged a little bit with our thoughts. All right. The challenge is whether or not to rush in and take action. All right. So somebody wants to rush in with the truth and take action with the Queen of Wands. Somebody's feeling very passionate, very hot and bothered, and somebody wants to come in and just say their piece. These energies together, these are kind of harsh words. So I think the challenge might be not to pop fly right now, not to just say any old thing because you're eager, right? The challenge is to kind of figure out the right words to say, or specifically the way you feel, so that you communicate properly. Or maybe this person is rushing in on you, this Leo, or this fire sign, and you're having a hard time deciphering whether or not you should even go there with the person because of the way they speak on it. We can clarify that a little further. Energy supporting you right now is that something unexpected has come in, something has changed, the tables have turned, and somebody has realized that there is no other option for them but you, Cancer. Okay, so your ball's in your court. I can see that right now. If it's not in your court, then it's somebody else's situation flip. But for the purposes of this read, ball's in your court. All right, and the energy you've gotten over is that you decided to move forward in the fact that you're going towards your 10 of Cups. So you spiritually took a beat on someone and you said, listen, this doesn't work for me, so I'm gonna have to retreat until I get what I want. You know, it doesn't mean you walked away. I know that card could mean walking away, but it just means retreating, whatever that means for you. Maybe that means you moved out the house. I don't know. But you retreated. You took a break off of something. You took a break because you're clouded about a decision here. There's a decision you're not being able to make. You're something about it. I'll figure it out. All right. And what's on your mind is whether or not somebody can transform this opportunity into something solid. Okay, so the death energy is harsh energy. Okay, so it could be one thing if it were just the Seven of Pentacles. Like, Seven of Pentacles is assessing your investment to see if it's worth it, to see if it's going to last, okay? But coupled with the death card, it's not just assessing. It's literally things are dying away that you were not ready for it. So there are things leaving your life right now, and it hurts. It hurts. It could just be a belief system. You know, it doesn't have to be like people dying. Most definitely it's a belief system, because no matter what with the death card, you are not the same as you were. So this could be that this person came into your life and maybe you realize that everything that you thought was solid and stable in your life is just not, and it's not going to work. For this person to be around you, you're going to have to change the way you think. You're going to have to change the way you act. You're going to have to change specifically how you nurture yourself or nurture other people. Maybe you weren't taking as good a care of yourself as you thought you were. Maybe you weren't, maybe you don't have the job that really makes enough money for you to be able to travel with this person, or to even feel like you're bringing enough to the table, because sometimes people don't want anything from you, but you just might not feel adequate enough, right? So there's some type of huge transformation going on in your life with this death card. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. If a Scorpio came in your life, then most definitely they want you to change, and that's horrible. Scorpios are like that. Even if they don't know they're being that way, they're affecting some sort of change in your life, right? And specifically in this case, it would be the tangible things in your life have to change. So that could be the people around you, that could be your job, that could be where you live. And it's not that there's something wrong with it. It's just that it doesn't quite work for where you want to go in life, because the Seven of Coins is where we want to go in life. And maybe you didn't realize it. So you're going through a tough energy right now, Cancer. I feel for you. I'm not going to lie. All right. So how you see yourself? Boom. Coming up. You see You see things have ended. Okay? Everything has been exposed to you. So if there was somebody deceiving you, if there were people deceiving you, it's all clear to you right now that things have to end. Whatever endings that death energy brought through, these are the endings actually coming down and stabbing and hurting you and just being awful. And that's probably why you're in this energy of being bound and unable to make a decision at the moment about any type of love offer, because you're just tired from life at this moment. You're just fucking over it. But the good thing is it's all for your highest good, the Sun card, okay? So whatever endings you're going through right now, because a Ten of Swords is an ending. A Ten of Swords and the death in one reading means there's definitely somebody, unfortunately, I'm just going to say this right now, some of y'all could have experienced a death of a loved one, and I'm so sorry if that occurred with these two cards together. But either way, no matter what's happening, it's for your highest and greatest good with the Sun coming out, okay? This also could be like, because this Scorpio card is here, this also could be that you got an inheritance. Some of you got an inheritance with this. Like somebody died and left you some money and you're trying to figure out what to do with it. Sometimes this could be like the death of a dream, but it leads to a bigger dream coming true. That's how Scorpionic energy works, right? You go through this horrible, crazy shit, and then it leads to like this somehow. And you're like, how the hell did that happen? I'm stronger and wiser and looking sexier and richer now. But somebody had to die. Like, anyway, whatever. Something had to end in order for that to happen, though, right? Harshly, painfully, but it's a rebirth. All right, so the energy you can't see coming in is some of you could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo, or a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. A lot of Scorpio in this reading, and Pisces as well. And Cancer. So you could definitely be dealing with another water sign. But the energy you can't see coming towards you is the Knight of Cups and the King of Wands. Somebody is hot and bothered for you. There's somebody coming in to take action. They've been, this is somebody that likes you already, or this actually could be love at first sight. Yeah, boom. These two together with this ending, like, okay, so maybe there was somebody whoever you thought, I know a lot of you pay attention to my readings, right? So some of you were like, oh my gosh, there's somebody supposed to be coming to get me, or somebody's coming to love me, and it's probably this person. No, you were wrong. It's not. That probably ended harshly with this death. With this Ten of Swords, harsh ending. But then the Sun came out. Why? Exposed some things that made you want to end it, right? And then here we go. Here comes this newness, because this is a lot of new energy. Knight of Cups is like the guy that has love at first sight. The fire energy has love at first sight. So this is somebody who comes in, sees you, and wants to scoop you up right away. That's what you can't see coming towards you. Maybe some of you it's happened already. And then your hope and fear is that, let's see, the Queen of Wands takes action, clarified by the moon. You're hoping that this is the right path for you. You're not trusting of it. You think there's some hidden agenda here with this person, this new person that comes in. But look, let me show you right here. Look at that, the Queen and the King of Wands. She came out here too in this deck. So you got this. This is definitely a counterpart energy. Okay, so there's somebody whoever's coming in is a good fit for you, and you don't trust it because of what you just went through. That's what I'm getting off of this this Moon card and this Queen of Wands as the energy of your hopes and fears, right? I'm getting that you don't trust this confident, sexy, glamorous, wild card that's coming into your life, this fire energy, this King of Wands, this person that takes action, this person that wants to be with you. You don't even trust your own emotions. I'm seeing that with the you don't even trust. You might be having crazy sex with this person, I'm just saying, right? Because this Moon and this Queen of Wands, that's some freaky shit. But like something about that you don't trust, right? Because it's out of your comfort zone. It's like, what is this? It's like that alien that popped up in the freaking meditative session. Like, given what I just went through as a Cancer, you know, Cancer's already, y'all don't trust everybody, right? So if you just went through some BS and something was exposed to you and you had to cut someone off with this Ten of Swords, it doesn't mean you had to cut a person off either. You could have had to, you know, cut a friend off, or you could have had to quit a job because you found out that they were backstabbing you, whatever. But something distrustful was exposed to you, okay? And you realized it didn't align with your dreams and you cut it out, okay? And because of that, this new person comes in. This person comes in like hot and bothered, like, oh my God, you're so sexy. I really like you. And this person is a fire sign. When they know they like you, they just go for it, right? And same thing with this Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups is Scorpionic energy. Like the Scorpio is a predator. So you have two predators here, basically, okay? And they're coming in and they're saying, oh my gosh, I gotta be with you. You're just everything I ever wanted. And they don't even know why, because here's the moon. Okay, they don't even know why, but you're the Queen of Wands. They're drawn to you basically through their intuition, basically through this deep knowing. Okay, you're gonna have to trust that deep knowing. You're gonna have to trust it, because whatever reinvention you did, whoever you cut out in the past in July with this Mercury retrograde energy, that freed up some space in your life, and here comes this new person, okay? And this new person, you're gonna have to trust it. Unfortunately, Cancer, I know it's hard for y'all, but this is how they see you. They see you as this mysterious, intuitive, smart wildflower. Like there's some wisdom or knowledge you gain that makes you radiate that you don't even know you gained. The Pisces and Cancer rule the moon, so here you go, just looking, you're burning up the freaking moon. Like, do you know what that means? It means that people look at you like, specifically, the moon reminds people of their mother. So that would make sense. If there's a fire sign out there that you meet and they think that you remind them of their mother, they're going to come in like a Knight of Cups. Because that is attractive to a person. Or say, you know, it could be you could remind them of their dad. They're drawn to you and they don't know why. That's this moon energy. With the Queen of Wands coupled with the moon, like I said, that's some real freaky sex. That's some dark side. I don't know what y'all are into. Maybe that just scared the shit out of you when you started doing stuff with them. You're like, they like some weird shit. But guess what? That's what your new life is telling you to do. And this is a counterpart for you. This came up twice. Okay, you guys are a pair. Specifically, it could be a twin flame. I don't want to go there, but these are flames, right? Little hidden messages in the cards, right? Could be your other half. So anyway, the outcome is this Five of Swords. You're going to fight this. You're going to fight this. You are not comfortable. But guess what? It don't matter. That fight, you need to have it because it's going to lead you right to your soulmate. It's going to lead you right to your soulmate. The Five of Swords is ruthless energy. Okay, you're going to go back and forth with this person, or you're going to go back and forth in your head about this person. You're going to be like, this is so stupid. It's just ego. Your ego is screaming at you like, no, we can't do this. We can't do this, Cancer. We done been through too much. We don't trust this. We don't trust this situation. But it doesn't matter, because this person is gonna love you just as much as you love them. So, and you're gonna be able to know that because the moon is here. It's happening on the full moon. So that just means that the full moon is going to set this energy in motion. And you already have this. You already went on your spiritual journey. You guys have to remember you're strong. You already went on your spiritual journey here. You walked away already from whatever you were doing. You followed this moon, this full moon. You're walking towards it. You see that in the card? And then you have the Chariot taking the reins of your own life. That's your major arcana, Cancer. And going forward with who in your own strength, in your own essence of who you are. Not compromising, because you have this Queen of Swords energy supporting you, okay? You're not compromised. She don't compromise for no freaking reason at all. She done been through too much. She learned so much. She's wise. She needs balance in her life. That's the Libra Queen. You don't want no shitty offers. You don't want no unstable offers. You don't want no childish people coming at you trying to hold up that big old piece of money. No, we don't want that. Okay? Because you transformed with this Death card, this Scorpionic energy. You cleared. Something changed in your life and you are not the same. You're not letting people run all over you anymore. And you're also on your way to your goals. You know it. Even if you can't see the goals panning out, you know it because you got deep knowing right now. And everything's going to turn out okay because the sun is here. It's actually not even okay. It's going to be freaking blow your mind. That's the sun energy. It blows your mind with how this person is going to blow your mind. This situation is going to blow your mind. It may not even be a person. It might be the job you always wanted. I mean, it could just be the friend circle you've always wanted. You know, it's going to be, the point is it's mutual attraction, right? So no more of these one-sided relationships where you're doing all the work or you're doing all the loving for everybody. Okay? That's blown out the water. You're getting this energy now. Mind-blown energy. But you're going to fight it because you're a Cancer and y'all fight everything. You make people fight for your honor. Don't be too ruthless, though. I'm going to tell you why. Because you don't want to block your own blessings. Let me clarify that Five of Swords. Can I get a clarification, please, for Cancer, the Five of Swords? Energy. Ooh, that just, you saw that flew out? Queen of Swords came out twice now. Twice, Queen of Swords. See, now we're getting double confirmation. We don't even need to be clarifying. So, specifically, this person is using their intuition. And this is the true sword, epiphany. Okay? Truth. This sword gives you the power to communicate clearly with people and to not feel bad when you disagree, to be able to agree. Agree to disagree, right? So that's your advice. Don't fight it. Just agree to disagree. And watch this person say, you know what? I agree to disagree too. Thank you, Cancer. You're amazing. I'm going to pull you, that's your reading for September. I'm going to pull you a Romance Angel Oracle. Okay. Messages for Sun sign of Cancer. Messages for Cancer. Let me cut this deck. Always cut the deck, right? Messages for Cancer. Messages for Cancer. Come on, Romance Angel. Oh, there's one. Let's get another one. Messages for Cancer. All right. Passion. Ooh, somebody's having sex. What I say about some freaky sex? Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. And financial issues, finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. That could be what we saw here. Some of your finances are changing drastically, just so you know. Okay? For the positive, because he's came in upright. Also, you got the wheel here. That's positive change in finances as well. So if finances are a problem, boom! The sun. This is specifically, you need to figure out a way to reinvest. Whatever way you reinvest, whatever new creative path you take is gonna change everything around for the ultimate highest good for you. Okay? For abundance. This is pure and sheer abundance. All right? The sun shines its light over every card. So you're getting the best part of the Wheel of Fortune, the best part of the Seven of Coin. But how you're going to get it is by flipping the script, okay? Not doing the same things. What did I say in the beginning? Stepping outside of your box. Thank you so much, Cancer. Mwah. I will see you when I see you. Goodbye.